What problems are encountered in cast iron welding? Brittleness and cracking. The main problem. Cast iron has no ductility. It cannot stretch. When you weld, the metal expands. When it cools, it shrinks. The problem. Because the surrounding base metal is rigid, the contraction of the weld bead creates massive tensile stress. Since the metal can't stretch, it cracks to relieve that stress. Result. You often hear a ping sound after welding, indicating a cold crack. Formation of hard spots. Martensite. The problem. Cast iron has high carbon, 2-4%. When the area around the weld, the heat-affected zone or HAZ, cools rapidly, the carbon stays trapped in the iron structure. The result. This forms martensite or white cast iron, which is as hard as glass. Consequence, you will not be able to drill, file, or machine the part after welding. It will also be extremely prone to brittle failure under vibration. Porosity from oil impregnation. The problem. Cast iron is a porous material. Over years of service in an engine room, components like pump casings or cylinder heads soak up oil and grease. The result. When you strike an arc, this deep-seated oil turns into gas. This gas gets trapped in the molten metal, causing porosity, bubbles, and weakening the weld. Carbon pickup. The problem. The weld pool absorbs carbon from the cast iron base metal. The result. If you use a standard steel electrode, the weld bead itself becomes high-carbon steel, which is very brittle and likely to crack during cooling. This is why nickel-based electrodes are required. Direct answer to survey. Sir, the main problems with welding cast iron are its high carbon content and its lack of ductility. First, the metal is prone to cracking because it cannot stretch to accommodate the contraction of the weld as it cools. Second, rapid cooling creates hard, brittle spots, martensite, in the heat-affected zone, making the part impossible to machine and liable to snap under load. Third, cast iron is porous and often contains absorbed oil, which leads to porosity in the weld. To overcome these, we must use nickel electrodes, preheat the part, and ensure slow cooling in sand.